Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Brian Prodich along with Brandon Harden. We have Brady Borrell, Matthew Prodich, and Braden Borrell, and it's a great night for high school football. As we are broadcasting live here from Patterson, it's the Patterson Lumberjacks taking on the Lutcher Bulldogs tonight. When we come back, we'll have a little bit of pregame, and then we'll get right on into the action. It's the State Farm High School Football Game of the Week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, John Cart and Carol Fols in Bayou Vista, and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
Whether it's price, service, or selection, you gotta come to A.J. Doman Chevrolet. It's our model year-end clearance event. The 22s are arriving, and we gotta make room for them. Can't find the car you're looking for? Let us order it for you.
And remember, no credit, bad credit, we can help.
A.J. Doman Chevrolet at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge.
Give us a call today or visit us online at ajdomanchevy.com. A.J. Doman Chevrolet, the dealership that works for you. Highway 182 in Berwick.
Looking for a dumpster rental company that's reputable and affordable? Awapaho Litterbox Rentals is a third-generation company that has been locally owned and operated for 50 years and makes dumpster rentals simple, cost-effective, and convenient. Awapaho provides the fastest service in town by using flexible scheduling and saves you money with no hidden surcharges. Call Awapaho Litterbox Rentals at 985-384-0703 and let them take your trash. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance is the area's premier physical therapy, sports injury, and wellness center. They work with local high schools and businesses to ensure their athletes and employees meet their full potential by offering comprehensive therapy for injury, recovery from surgery, and prevention of injuries. Let their team of professionals provide you with a personalized plan of action to get you on the road to recovery. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, 611 Brasher Avenue in Morgan City.
Back here in Patterson, the Patterson Lumberjacks, they come in tonight 7-2. The Lutcher Bulldogs 6-2. Brandon, should be a pretty good game here tonight between these two teams.
Yeah, both historically known for being really athletic, making runs deep into the playoffs, so it's going to be a good one.
As we await the coin toss here in Patterson. Great night for football as well. It's more of a winter type of night than it is a fall, but as we were talking just prior to coming on to the air, and you're right, it's a great night for football. Kind of playoffs.
Oh, yeah, it definitely has a playoff feel to it.
Lumberjacks won the toss.
So Lumberjacks won the toss. They have deferred. And we will have the invocation, also the singing of the national anthem coming up here.
Rise for the invocation to be given by Layla Dinger, senior here at Patterson High School, to remain standing for the national anthem, which will be sung by the band director, Erica Benoit, and the color guard director, Brandon Hebert. Would you please remove your hats, bow your heads.
Lord, I just want to thank you for this day and for allowing us to come and enjoy this football game. I ask that you would protect every player tonight and that there would be no serious injuries. Also, that you would protect those traveling back home. In Jesus' name, amen.
Now the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and
rendition of the national anthem here in Patterson. When we return, it's kickoff of high school football at 95.3 FM, KQKI, Bayou Vista, Morgan City, Louisiana.
Franklin Foundation Hospital and OrthoLA have teamed up to offer you even more options when it comes to fellowship-trained orthopedic care right here on the Franklin Foundation Hospital campus. Services include fracture care, sports medicine, surgical procedures including joint replacement, and care for work-related injuries. The OrthoLA specialists also offer 24/7 on-call services for ER patients in need of immediate orthopedic care. Call 985-625-2200 for an office appointment or visit franklinfoundation.org for more information.
Welcome back here to Patterson, everyone. As we are getting ready for the kickoff, Patterson will kick this one away from their own 40-yard line. A score from last night, the Vermilion Catholic Eagles, they defeated the Central Catholic Eagles by a score of 32-20 in that ball game, and that was for our district championship right there.
Yep.
So here's the kick. It's going to be a short one, taken in at the 25 by the Bulldogs, up to the 30. Still on his feet across the 35-yard line. That was Brown on the return for the Bulldogs.
Tell you what, Lutcher sure does have a lot of kids. I think we counted about 90-something that we have on the roster.
Yes.
So depth shouldn't be a problem for the Lutcher Bulldogs tonight.
Not at all. So it's going to be first down and 10 for the Bulldogs. With one receiver to the near side, three to the far side. Out of the shotgun, they'll go. And they'll run this one straight up the middle. On the carry was number 21, Cleveland Parquette. There we go. And I was waiting for Marty to say that name before I went ahead and tried it. It was a gain of about 2 yards, so it'll bring up second down and 8.
Looks like they're going to come out empty formation here.
You're right, though. You look at that Lutcher sideline, and there's a lot of kids on that sideline. They'll throw it far side. It's caught. Cross midfield, down to around the 49-yard line. That was Noah Detillier on the reception. That was a nice job there by the Bulldogs.
I wonder if he's kin to Mike Detillier.
Yeah, no kidding, huh?
Yeah. NFL analyst for the New Orleans Saints Network.
Well, yeah, New Orleans Saints, yeah.
Yep.
They'll play first down and 10. Here's the give. And that was Parquette on the carry. I think we have a flag, and we do. Quarterback, Dwayne Winfield. 6'2", 207-pound junior.
Good-looking kid.
Yes, he is.
Watching him pregame, he definitely can spin it a little bit.
Yep.
You know, Lutcher coming out, they go empty set the play before, and then they add a fullback there, so they're showing all kind of different looks. Patterson defense.
Bulldogs are first and 10 from the Lumberjack 29-yard line.
Got to make sure they're aligning correctly.
Yep. Sure do.
Quick
Here's
snap.
yeah, that was, wasn't it? This is going to be interesting. They'll call it incomplete. That was intended for Parquette and it fell incomplete. And that'll bring up a second down. For the Lutcher Bulldogs. They'll go out of the shotgun again. We'll see this formation all night for the most part. Dwayne Winfield pitches it to Parquette. He spins around and makes his way inside the 25 to about the 24-yard line before he's taken down there, and that'll be third down and 5.
Had a shuffle pass drawn up there, but he didn't toss the shuffle pass there. He continued out the option.
So they'll go third down and 5. They got it at the Lumberjack 25-yard line. Taking the snap, he'll keep it. And Winfield is going to make his way into the end zone for the score. And the Lutcher Bulldogs are now on top by a score of 6-0.
Yeah, looking at the replay, it looks like we just got a simple quarterback power to the left. He cuts it back and looked like a bad angle there. But
yeah.
Well, that didn't take long.
Not at all. A nice drive there by Lutcher, their first drive. The kick is on its way, and that's the kicker I was telling you about. Yeah.
Detillier, he must be their player. He was a kick returner on kickoff, and he's receiver, kicker. He must do it all.
He must. Here we go. Lutcher leads it now 7-0 with 9:52 left to play in this first quarter. The Lutcher Bulldogs over the Patterson Lumberjacks. It's high school football on 95.3 FM KQKI.
Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, John Cart and Carol Foss in Bayou Vista, and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
Nice run by Winfield, and the Lutcher Bulldogs take the lead 7-0. Here with 9:52 left to play in the first quarter. Here's the kick by the Bulldogs, taken in 25 up to around the 30-yard line. They'll blow the whistle. And that was Francois on the return for the Lumberjacks, and they'll set up first down and 10 from their own 28-yard line. And let's see who's going to be quarterback tonight.
That's one thing we talked about pregame. Who's going to play quarterback for the Lumberjacks? Kalen Davis is out with a leg injury, it appears. So they line up Kyler Paul here at quarterback.
Paul is in at quarterback. They bring out two receivers near side, two to the far side. Paul is going to run it, and he'll make his way across the 35 up to the 36. I think you had mentioned something about this and what they were probably going to do.
Yeah, Kyler Paul's one of their better athletes. Number 27, Carson Patty's usually their fullback type of guy. So as you see here, they just ran a quarterback power. Similar play to what the Lutcher Bulldogs scored on their play. Good positive yardage right there for the Lumberjacks.
So that brings up a second down and 2 after a gain of 8 by Paul. They'll bring out two receivers near side, two to the far side.
Got Hilliard in the backfield now.
Hilliard alongside of Paul. Paul's going to keep it. Very close to a first down. Not sure if he got it or not. Maybe just a little shy, huh?
It's going to be close. The way Hilliard, yeah. He came out of there pretty good. I thought Kyler Paul was going to be right there behind him.
I think they're going to give it to him. Yeah.
Oh, first down.
There we go. We'll take that, right?
Yep.
Want to welcome everyone watching tonight. Also listening. Doesn't matter as long as you're with us. Two receivers near side, now two to the far side. It's Hilliard in the backfield alongside of Kyler Paul. Paul takes it. He'll run with it near side.
Good tackle.
He'll be spun around and go down. Nice job there by Lutcher. Just couldn't quite.
It was a great open field tackle from strong safety from Lutcher there. I was trying to figure out how to say that last name. It's Brock LeCue.
Yeah,
I'm guessing we're saying that right.
I'm going to give you all of the tough names tonight, Brandon.
When you announce in South Louisiana, you just never know.
You never know. Most names, you can pronounce them two different ways. Here's the give to Hilliard. Nothing doing there. Great job defensively by the Bulldogs. Almost want to say Tigers when you look at the uniforms.
Right.
So that brings up 3rd down and 13 after that loss. So what you doing here, Coach?
Well, you got a guy that's not used to throwing the ball. I'm thinking maybe Q draw here. Something simple, something that he can handle.
He takes it. Paul, he'll throw it, and that's going to be incomplete. Tried to hit Kinchin.
Bring up 4th and 13 for the Lumberjacks for their own 35.
But just threw it a little short.
That's tough for the Jacks there. I mean, you're without your quarterback, you're 3rd and 13.
Yeah.
They had a guy open, just a little underthrown. But we got Detillier returning punts too, so he.
Got the guy everywhere, don't they? Here's the kick. It's going to be a high but short punt. Oh,
fumbles it.
Sure did. And let's see who's got it. Patterson saying they do. Let's see what the officials say. Nope, they're going to give it to Lutcher.
Bulldogs recovered the buck punt. Bulldogs will have it first.
You notice I noticed on Lutcher that first drive, Brian, they came out with 5 receivers, and they come back with a tight end and a fullback. And that makes your job as a defensive coordinator pretty tough during the week when you're getting those multiple different looks. So, look, they're back in a weird formation here.
And out of the shotgun is Dwayne Winfield. He gives. And nice game there. That was given to Roy Forrest.
Ran out of bounds by number 14, Cameron Davis.
Yeah, they're giving him a lot of looks, trying to confuse that defense. And
so Roy Forrest,
right now.
Listed at 5'4".
Yeah, short little fella, but I tell you what, he's got some moves, doesn't he?
He ran that like he was about
Sure
6'4".
I know. Out of the shotgun, they give it to, that's Parquette. Parquette rounding the far side corner, goes over one and gets it inside the 25-yard line. That was a nice little run there by Parquette.
Picked up another first down for the Bulldogs.
Right now, Patterson just not having an answer as to how to stop this Bulldog offense. They'll play first down and 10. They've got it at the 20. Well, just inside the 20, about the 18. 2 receivers near side. Out of the shotgun, Parquette. They fake the give.
Oh, got a helmet come off.
Yep. He's rolling to his left is Winfield. This is going to be incomplete. Nice job there by that defense. Yeah, that helmet came off on the right tackle, yeah. Did you see that jump?
Yeah, he got up there.
Who was that? That was Kendall Francois, yeah. So that brings up second down and 10. With 5:39 left to play in this first quarter. Lutcher leads at 7-0. Winfield on the screen. Gets it to Parquette, and Parquette just inside the 15.
Brought down by number 34.
Good job by that defense.
Davis and number 23.
Gained about 4, brings up third down and 6.
Pick up about 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6 for the Bulldogs.
So Coach Jenkins, their head coach, was the longtime offensive coordinator when I was in school. Very good offensive mind.
Out of the shotgun again, he'll keep it. And he'll again get into the end zone. Second touchdown for Winfield.
14-yard Bulldog touchdown.
Boy, and that'll hurt you. Huh?
And Dwayne's known for his Q runs. He had a pretty famous quarterback a couple years ago, John Trey Kirkland, who's now a receiver for LSU. They won a state championship with him. So Coach Jenkins likes to run the quarterbacks a good bit. Just saw another quarterback power there to the right. And Jack's struggling with the quarterback power.
So here we go. They'll try for the extra point. It's on its way. And it is good. So we'll go ahead and take a timeout. Our score here, it's the Lutcher Bulldogs 14, Patterson Lumberjacks nothing. It's high school football, the State Farm High School football game of the week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
Imagine just a few clicks and your grocery shopping is done. All you have to do is head over to your locally owned GJCurbside.com and check out their full selection of groceries and household items. They have everything from complete meal kits, local products, to household items, home decor, and much more. It's as simple as browsing their extensive selection of items, placing your order, and picking it up. Or they can even deliver it to you with a minimum order. Visit GJCurbside.com and see how easy your next shopping experience can be.
Back here in Patterson, again our score 14-0. The Lutcher Bulldogs, they lead it as they kick this one away. It's going to hit 5, and what a nice kick goes into the end zone. That was one long roll right there.
You want to guess who their kicker is?
The Tillier.
This guy's a one-man show.
Yeah.
He definitely has some talent, doesn't he?
First and 10 for the Lumberjacks from their own 20-yard line.
Let's see what the Lumberjacks can do here. They're almost at a point now to where they really need to kind of at least take some time off the clock.
Yeah, you just can't panic in this situation.
Right.
Get a good drive here, maybe run a little bit of the clock, allow your defense to adjust.
So 2 receivers near side, 2 to the far side. They bring a man and pitch it. That's going to be Kitchen, and Kitchen gets up to around the
pass complete to number 13, Howard Kitchen.
What is that, the 23, 24-yard line. So a gain of about 3 brings up second and 7.
It'll be second 7 for number 4. It'll be second 6 for the Lumberjacks from their own 24-yard line.
Beautiful night for football here in Patterson. Pretty nice crowd as well. Lumberjacks back up to the line on second down and 7. Paul takes it, he'll run with it. And he's got some room and he's got some speed as well. And that's typical Kyler Paul right there. He gets the first down.
Pickup of 13 on the play. It'll be first and 10 for the Lumberjacks from their own 37-yard line.
That's what you need to do, move the chains. And as it is first down and 10 for the Jacks from their own 37-yard line. 3:50 left to play in this first quarter. They trail 14-0. 2 receivers near side, 2 to the far side. We've got a flag.
Looks like a delay of game. Did they get the timeout?
Actually, they did call a timeout. Okay. Timeout taken by the Lumberjacks. We'll go ahead and take one as well. Our score here with 3:39 left to play in this first quarter. It's Lutcher 14, Patterson nothing. State Farm High School football game of the week on 95.3 FM. KQKI back in a moment.
I'm Dr. William Cephalou, Chairman of the Hospital Service District Number 2 of St. Mary Parish. Please strongly consider vaccination. It is proven to be safe and effective and remains our strongest weapon to rid us of this pandemic.
COVID vaccines are available every Friday from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. in the medical office building located next to Oxnard St. Mary in Morgan City. You may schedule your vaccine by calling 844-888-2772, and walk-ins are welcome during hours of operation.
Back here in Patterson, we do have a score from the South Lafourche Assumption game in the first quarter. South Lafourche leading that one by a score of 7-0. Kyler Paul, he is going to throw it. It's caught up at around the 40-yard line, putting his helmet down and getting a first down. We do have a flag on the play, however. That was caught by, let's see who that was, number 23. Josiah Jennings.
There's a flag on the play.
Yeah, once you get that down, you'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it eventually.
That's gonna come back. Let's see what Not sure where they called.
I
don't know about that. Yeah, that's a little.
Replay first down.
Well, when you got a struggling offensive quarterbacks out, you got a good successful play right there, and it's a little bit of a ticky-tack call there, in my opinion.
It sure is. One receiver near side, one to the far side. Nothing much doing there. On the carry for the Lumberjacks was Elijah Johnson.
Elijah Johnson on the carry.
So that brings up second down and 7. The Lumberjacks with the black helmets, black jerseys, white pants. The Lutcher Bulldogs tonight, they have the yellow helmets with LHS on either side, white jerseys, almost an LSU look to it. Well, pretty much, with the exception it doesn't say LSU.
Right.
Out of the shotgun, Kyler Paul looking to throw, does so, and this is going to be caught.
Great catch.
And they throw a flag. I think this is going to go against the offense. On the reception was Dylan Gunner, but I think they're going to get Gunner.
Well, one good thing that we have replay, so we get to look at it again. But I thought both of them was fighting back and forth.
Sure if he's going to get there in time, didn't quite get there in time for that one, but I thought they were kind of fighting back and forth as well. Second penalty.
By the same guy.
Taken back,
the same official.
2:24 now left to play.
My biggest thing as a coach is, you deal with officials. You have human error. Of course, I umpired high school baseball for a little while. But just call the obvious. If it ain't obvious, don't call it.
Yeah, that just seemed, both of the guys were two receivers to the near side for the Lumberjacks. Paul out of the shotgun. Looking to throw again. He's got his receiver. And on the reception was Dylan Gunner.
Great throw right there.
Yes. So he went back to Gunner, and he got it. And I like that they're going to the pass a little bit here, Brandon.
That's a good job by the coaches from Patterson. Now you're in a third and manageable. You're third and 8 rather than playing third and 20. So at least you're giving yourselves a shot here on third down.
3rd and 7. Looking to throw once again. It's caught. And don't go backwards.
Do you go for it right here? You're down 14.
Yeah. He had the first down.
Well,
that was Kinchin on the reception. Boy, and that's one way. Just go. Just go down.
And we had a great angle on that.
Yeah.
Just a simple curl route and trying to do a little too much there. Oh, fake.
Yep. And this is going to be a first down. Jennings got it. Well, I was watching that play so much, I'm not sure if I got the replay on it. Yep, I did.
Yeah, they just fake it here and run
right to him.
Run a power right off the right side, and good job by Josiah there to get the first down.
So that's a first down for the Lumberjacks, and sometimes that's the things you have to do, right, to try and get your team fired up, get them back into the football game.
How about that, getting the first down after 2 major penalties?
Yeah. And I'm not sure. We should have another play here in this first quarter. We do. Throwing, far side, it's caught. And that was complete to Carson Patty. And that is going to be the end of the first quarter. Our score here, at the end of one, it's the Lutcher Bulldogs 14, Patterson Lumberjacks nothing, but they're moving. It's the State Farm High School football game of the week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
LA LAD Companies was founded in 1996 by Morgan City businessman Lee Dragna. Now, nearly 25 years later, LAD has grown to employ over 150 employees and continues to grow. Their services include new barge fabrication, dry dock, dockside repair, marine salvage, and structural fabrication. And while their services have taken them across the globe, their roots remain deep right here in the Morgan City area. Visit ladcompanies.com.
Brian Protich back with Brandon Harden, Brady Borrell working the board for us. We have Matthew Protich and Braden Borrell working the cameras here tonight. Well, we're about to begin the second quarter. Lumberjacks not out of this game.
No,
this
not at all.
I don't want to say it's a great looking drive, but it's a drive that they're fighting for right here. I mean, they've already had the ball, 5 minutes?
It's an important drive.
It really is. It would be nice for them to be able to cap this one off and use that time up and cap it off. Paul gets it, and he is going to make his way inside the 35 and out of bounds at around the 33-yard line. That's another first down for the Lumberjacks.
About 15 on the play. We first and 10 for the Lumberjacks from the Bulldog 34-yard line.
Just a little quarterback sweep there. Had Jennings lead blocking, big body, about 6'4". That's the kind of guys I'd want to have lead blocking for me. I know
you're
that.
right. So that brings up, it's first down and 10. The ball is spotted at the 34. 3 receivers near side, 2 to the far. They'll bring Kinchin in motion, fake the give. Now he'll run it. Oh, he's got some room inside the 10-5. Touchdown, Lumberjacks.
34-yard Lumberjack touchdown.
34 yards, and it's now 14-6.
Great call there by Coach Kramer at Patterson. They ran the jet sweep 2 series ago, so they come back and fake it and run quarterback counter to the left, and it looked like Paul just shot out of a cannon. Great cutback there as the Jacks put it within one possession.
So there you have it. Just like that, Jacks back in this game, 14-6. They'll try for the extra point, and to do that is going to be Jasper Russell. This is going to be blocked.
EAT is blocked.
So it's no good. We'll go ahead and take a timeout. 11:43 left to play in this first half. Our score, it's the Patterson Lumberjacks 6, Lutcher Bulldogs 14. It's the State Farm High School football game of the week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
At MC Bank, we believe in the spirit of community, and nowhere is that spirit on display than at the local high school stadium when our local teams embrace the football season. Hi, this is Emily Berry at MC Bank, and we'll be out in full force cheering for our kids and those of friends and neighbors, as we also appreciate band members, dance team members, cheerleaders, and coaches who make Friday nights in the fall signature events here at home. MC Bank, member FDIC in the community, and equal housing lender.
Look at. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And you know, it's sad when your phone's trying to tell you how to power it off.
Means you have a smartphone. What about the operator?
Right.
Yeah, the operator not having good luck with that one tonight. As the Jacks are set to kick this one away from their own 40-yard line. They'll do so. And this is going to be taken in at the 20 by the Bulldogs. 30, 35, 40. He's got some room. Oh, boy. Here he goes. 30, 20, and knocked out of bounds at around the 18-yard line, I believe. Oh, man. He just got through everything, and then that's it. He was off to the races. Nice job of just being able to get him out of bounds.
Yeah.
17-yard line.
Hey, you didn't score there. Good hustle play by Francois running them down. You never know what can happen. You know, you might get a fumble, interception. Just got to keep playing if you're the Lumberjacks.
So here we go. First down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Winfield takes it, fakes, and gives to Parquette. Parquette inside the 5-yard line. Nice run there by that young man, and it's first down and goal after a gain of about 12.
Be first and goal for the Bulldogs inside the Lumberjack 5-yard line.
Do we see another quarterback power?
Possibly. Here they go. They'll give it. And that is going to be in for the score. So Lutcher answers quickly. Trying to see who that was. That was 34 for the Bulldogs. Tarish Young.
But that was Roy Forrest, our little 5'4" running back. They didn't run
24.
24,
okay.
yeah. They didn't run quarterback power there, but they run regular old traditional power there.
Right.
And the Jacks are struggling stopping that power play right now.
Here is Detillier to try for the extra point. It's on its way. It's up.
Tillier's kick is good.
And it's good. So we'll go ahead and take a timeout. Our score here with 11:03 left to play in this first half. It's Lutcher Bulldogs 21, Patterson Lumberjacks 6. It's the State Farm High School football game of the week on 95.3 FM, KQKI.
Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, John Cart and Carol Foss in Bayou Vista, and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
Welcome back here to Patterson, everyone. Look, I finally got it, B. Like,
you got it, huh?
Yep.
You go. I knew you could
Figuring
do
out
that.
smartphone tonight. Next week, we're on to the light bulb. That was the second version of it anyway. That was kicked into the end zone.
Brian, do you remember the last game we did together?
Oh man, that's been a pretty good.
I was thinking about it today. It was 2014. We went up to North Webster, and they had a pretty good running back.
Yes.
Ended up being the Buckus Award winner in college and plays for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers now. Devin White.
Yep.
Patterson was up 27 in the fourth quarter and ended up losing that game.
That was up close to Arkansas.
Yeah, literally 1 mile away from
Right.
Arkansas. It was cold, too.
Yes, I do remember. Here's it's going to be Paul that runs it. He gets about a yard. That's true. That was White, wasn't it?
That was Devin White.
Yep. Sure was.
He got about probably 40 carries that
Man,
game.
he's so good with dates and that. I had to look up when our first broadcast for the station was video-wise today, and that took me about 2 hours.
Got a youngin' over here.
Yeah. Well, I just remember it because I was coaching at Morgan City that year. We didn't make the playoffs,
Right.
and you had called me. I was going to the game anyway, so.
Yep.
You know, being an alumni, I always root for the Jacks.
Yes, indeed. One receiver near side, one to the far side.
Oh, fumble.
Paul fumbles the football, and he managed to fall back on it. And with 10-11 clock running here in this first half.
Also 5 is the third and 14 for the Lumberjacks, and they're on 16.
It's a 14 or 21-6 ball game now. Yeah, that just kind of fell to the ground, and coming out of the game for the Lumberjacks is Josiah Jennings.
I don't know if
it looks like a little confusion perhaps, yeah.
They're going to have to take a timeout.
Yeah, I think you're right, and I think they did. Patterson went ahead and take a timeout. We'll go ahead and take a timeout as well. Our score here, 9:35 left to play in this first half. Lutcher Bulldogs, they lead it over the Patterson Lumberjacks by a score of 21-6. It's the State Farm High School football game of the week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
This is Jason Watson with PSB. Welcome back to football season. No matter where your team takes you, PSB is here for all of your banking needs. With tech conveniences like telephone banking, allowing balance transfers and inquiries, you can be in touch with your finances whenever and wherever you go. If you are facing the need for lending, we can help with that too. To all of our customers, thank you. If you aren't a customer, come see what a true local bank can do for you. At PSB, we support your team and you, and wish all of you a fun and safe football season.
Tired of waiting in long lines to get your prescriptions filled?
The
Then
cost
head
of
over
funeral
to
service
Spitali
today
Drugs.
may seem expensive, which can be a shock when faced with the loss of a loved one. Hargrave Funeral Home, your local dignity memorial provider, offers the most fitting tributes at the most affordable cost in the area, all without the need to sacrifice on services. Should the unthinkable occur, the staff at Hargrave Funeral Home encourages you to reach out to them at 985-384-8605 to discover firsthand the difference and value in dignity compared to other funeral homes. Your life is like no other. Rely on Hargrave Funeral Home to see that it's well celebrated.
And that pass is going to be incomplete. So that brings up 4th down and 14 for Patterson. I want to welcome everyone back. Lumberjacks trail 21-6. Not quite there. So they're going to be forced to punt here. This is going to be a punt that goes out of bounds at around the 41-yard line. So Lutcher's going to get pretty good field position here.
Well, if you're the Lumberjack defense, you need to stop right here.
Yeah, you really do.
You need to stop.
You really, really do.
Looks like they found something with this tight end H-back set.
So here goes the Bulldogs. Winfield puts it up, and a nice catch. That was Detillier?
Yes, sir.
Man, that kid, he's all over the place. That ball just, when you want to talk about putting the air under,
he threw that
a ball,
country mile high.
He sure did.
First and goal for the Bulldogs from the Lumberjacks.
So it is first down and goal. And Parquette in for the score, and it's now 27-6.
They've found a formation they like with
Yes.
that tight end fullback to the same side, and the Lumberjacks just hadn't adjusted to it yet.
A try for the extra point here. Detillier will. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is good. So we'll go ahead and take a timeout. We've got 8:55 left to play here in this first half. Lutcher Bulldogs over Patterson Lumberjacks by a score of 28-6. It's the State Farm High School football game of the week on 95.3 FM, KQKI.
Tired of waiting in long lines to get your prescriptions filled? Then head over to Spitali Drugs in Morgan City to get that fast, courteous hometown service. Louis Spitali has been carrying on the tradition set forth by his father. Serve the public with fast, reliable, and friendly service. Spitali Drugs is located at 1200 North Victor 2 Boulevard in Morgan City and is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. and Saturdays, 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. That's Spitali Drugs, where you're always number one.
We've got a score, let's see, South of Fouche over Assumption right now, 14-7. And that ball game, this one goes into the end zone, and the Lumberjacks are going to play first down and 10.
So next year, Lutcher's moving up to Class 4A. so they'll bump out the district. And
Yes.
I got news today that Vanderbilt Catholic is going to bump down to 3A.
Okay.
I don't know if the Storm had something to do with those numbers or not, but do they come into the district with Patterson and Berwick and
That'll
White,
be interesting.
And to have Mint back in this district.
Sure would.
Very interesting.
Yep. Get a little switch up in the district, so.
Yeah. I saw him the other day in the store, and they're bouncing back over there at Vanderbilt. They're doing well.
One receiver near side, two to the far side. Paul, they'll bring a man in motion. They'll give up the middle. That was to Elijah Johnson. That's a nice gain on first down. Brings up second down at about 4. So with 8:36 in the clock running, 28-6 our score. The Bulldogs lead. I think the Bulldogs have scored on every possession. They'll come back out, receiver near side, two far side. They're moving right to left are the Lumberjacks. That gives to Johnson, and Johnson fighting for every little bit.
Johnson on the carry again, finally brought down by a host of Bulldogs.
So it's third down and 4.
You know, if you're the Lumberjacks, you got to be thinking, let's take some time off, get a long drive. We score right here. We get the ball out of half. You know, you score right there out of half. It's a back to a one possession game. Big third down here.
It is a very big third down. Clock 7:40 and counting. Two receivers near side. They've got 3 out to the far side. Third down and 3. Paul is going to keep it, and
Paul Keats brought down.
Nice job there defensively, though, by the Bulldogs.
The Jacks go back to that's the same play, just the other way that they scored on a little while ago. They're going to fake the jet sweep and try to go quarterback counter. But the Bulldog defense,
they were right there.
Sniffed that out, needless to say.
So that brings up fourth down, and I thought he might have gotten a little more up the field than that, but it's fourth down, and what are they going for? Maybe they're going to try to get them off sides. I think that is the case. They'll call a timeout. That is their final timeout of this half. Our score, 6:47 left to play in the first half. It's 28-6, Lutcher Bulldogs over the Patterson Lumberjacks. It's the State Farm High School football game of the week on 95.3 FM, KQKI.
I'm Candace Dinger, manager of Hargrave Funeral Home in Morgan City, here to talk about something you don't think about every day. The it is funeral planning, and the staff at Hargrave Funeral Home understands it can be hard to talk about, but we'd like you to know that when you make final arrangements, you can design a plan that reflects your wishes and provides peace of mind for your family. So get started today and call Hargrave Funeral Home to receive a free planning booklet or set up a no-cost planning appointment. Your life is like no other. Rely on Hargrave Funeral Home to see that it's well celebrated.
Back here in Patterson on fourth down, the Lumberjacks are going for it. They fake the give. Paul is going to throw it. He's got Kinchin across the 35, up across the 40-yard line, and down at around the 41. That's a first down. They needed that one, Brandon.
14.
Yep, and you know, a lot of people may think, why go for it there? Well, your partner is not kicking it 60 yards. He's kicking it about 20.
Right.
So you're down 22 points. I like the call there. I like it. It's a big gamble, but you're down, you know.
Well, it's brilliant when you make it, and when you don't,
yeah,
it's one of those situations. That was a nice hole that started to open up for Johnson, but it closed rather quickly.
And you could tell the timing of the offense is a little bit. Offense is all about timing, and that play was just a little slower developing than it needed to be, and that's a lot to do with, you know, their running backs out, their starting quarterbacks out.
Right. You're right. That does hurt you, too. And then you look at coming into the end of the season, you know, you really want to be going with the full head of steam, and it's unfortunate. One receiver near side, two to the far side. Fake the give to Johnson, and they throw it out to Jennings, and Jennings we'll get about
Pass complete to number 27, Carson Patty.
6 or 7. That was Patty. I don't know why I said Jennings.
It's a good catch by Patty. The ball was actually thrown a little bit behind him. But, hey, you're playing 3rd and 4.
Yeah,
That's
right.
the point. You've already ran 3 minutes off the clock.
You're right. That was a good catch.
I mean, I think it's safe to say we're in 4th down territory.
Yeah, pretty much. 3rd down and 3 now for the Jacks. 5 minutes left to play in this first half. And Paul is going to get the first down as he makes his way just inside of the 45-yard line. He did cross midfield, and they are in Lutcher territory now, moving the football.
You know, we played Patterson earlier in the year, and there were no huddles signaling everything in. And it just shows you how out of sync they are as an offense. They're having to send in a guy every time to call the play. But they're putting together a nice drive here. We need to finish it off.
Absolutely. And here's a throw. That is going to be caught to Gunner, and Gunner gets another first down.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, Paul is not that bad of a thrower.
No, not at all.
You know?
It's we know he can run, that's for sure. But that's, man, that's right on the money, you know. That's exactly where you want it. First down and 10. They've got it down to the 32-yard line. Paul, he'll throw it. Looked like he was going to run, and it's complete and inside the 20-yard line. That was Josiah Jennings on the reception, and another first down for the Lumberjacks. That seems like they're getting into that rhythm that you talked about them not having, at least for now. And hopefully they can sustain that. But
I mean, that's just an athlete being an athlete. Never played quarterback before, just making a play with his feet and with his arms as he can.
So 3:30, clock running. They'll take it, give. And Johnson gets about 3 or 4 yards. There's nothing wrong with that, though, right, Brandon?
I mean, one thing I'm noticing down on the sideline, their fullback Carson Patty's visiting the trainer right now, so.
Yeah, you're right.
Second 7 for the Lumberjacks from the
Bulldogs. That's not good.
16-yard line.
I don't know if that happened on the catch. Made a great catch.
Sure did. One receiver near side, two to the far side, out of the shotgun. Paul fakes the give. He throws it up, and we're going to have what would be a touchdown probably come back, as that was completed to Josiah Jennings, but let's see what this flag's going to be.
Coach Lockhart is definitely protesting whatever it is. Not a happy camper down
maybe
there.
They're calling a, did they call that a holding?
Yeah.
On that backside? I don't know about that, Brand.
I don't like it, but I might be biased.
I want to say, I think that's what they were. Well, I guess he maybe turned him around.
Well, if he calls offensive pass interference,
right.
Against the Lumberjacks?
It depends on where he caught the ball. If he caught it upfield.
Let's see.
Let's see where the route's at. Let's see when
we
he
can
starts.
get Braden on the coach and the referee.
He was definitely blocking. The receiver was downfield. I don't like the call, but it is what it is.
And they are going to. Paul is going to run it. He went out of bounds at around the 17 or 18-yard line.
He pickup of about 14 on the play to be
And he scored on that play, so that's taking 10
Man,
points.
that's, yeah, that hurts. That hurts. So, yeah, like a pick or something, right? That's probably what they called on that one. Here we go. This is going to be Paul, and Paul will make his way inside the 15-yard line.
Brown, number 33 for the Bulldogs.
And that is going to bring up a 4th down, but you see him going for it here on 4th down.
Pickup of about 5 on the play, 6.
I want to welcome everyone in, watching, listening tonight. Week 10 of high school football. We close out the season tonight here in Patterson. Patterson Lumberjacks, Lutcher Bulldogs. As the Lumberjacks, some more confusion on the field. Paul looking, throwing. This is going to be caught and out of bounds at around the 5-yard line. That's a 1st down. It's 1st down and goal for the Lumberjacks.
Great call right there.
Quincy Alexander picked up 9 on the play. It'll be 1st and goal for the
So they put
Lumberjacks
number 20, Luke
5-yard
Taylor,
line.
in. He's usually a receiver. With Carson Patty being out, he had to go to tight end right there, and I think that caused a little bit of confusion.
And I think we are going to have a timeout taken by the Lutcher Bulldogs. They take one. They've got 2 left. We've got 1:45 left to play here in this first half. It's the Bulldogs 28, Lumberjacks 6. It's the State Farm High School football game of the week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
Is knee pain keeping you from living your best life? Get back into the swing of things with a robotic-assisted knee replacement from Thibodaux Regional Health System. Robotic-assisted knee replacement means greater precision and a joint replacement that's customized to your anatomy. And this could mean less pain and a quicker recovery. Most importantly, it can mean improving your quality of life. Learn more at Thibodaux.com.
Welcome back here to Patterson. Lumberjacks have it 1st down and goal at the 5-yard line. They trail 28-6. This is huge for the Lumberjacks.
Yep.
You've got Hilliard is going to be alongside of Paul in the backfield, 1 receiver near side. And you've got Kinchin over to the far side. Looks like Paul's going to run it. And he is going to be very, very close.
Touchdown.
And he's in. So that is going to make it 28-12. Lumberjacks trail.
See if they go for 2 here. I don't like chasing the point early.
Right.
I say that, but we did that last night.
I'm not saying anything.
It's different being down there on the sideline
right.
and the
up
emotions
here.
going, your
That's
juices
right.
are flowing. They're going to go for 2.
Lumberjacks will indeed go for 2. And it's one of those things, again, you know, just like that 4th down play. He'll throw it, and it's going to be good. There we go.
Great ball right there by Paul. Even better catch there by Gunner.
Yes. So our score, 1:38 left to play here in the first half. The Lumberjacks trail the Lutcher Bulldogs 28-14. It's the State Farm High School football game of the week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, John Cart and Carol Foss in Bayou Vista, and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
Back here in Patterson at the half, Centerville, Highland Baptist, all tied up 0-0. 21-14, the South Lafourche Tarpons over the Assumption Mustangs, and that one at the half as well. So we are getting close to moving into the half.
Cover this kickoff right here.
We're going to get Brady to remember to put that button back.
Get the ball.
And that was fumbled. That was an interesting chain of events right there.
Bulldogs will have the first and 10.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
21-yard line.
I like the kick, though.
Yeah, good sky kick. He muffs the kickoff. You know, Patterson, when they got that ball in that last drive, was probably 8 or 9 minutes on the clock. They ran.
Yeah, they did.
A good bit of time off the clock. Credit the O-line. The O-line's really been getting after it for the Lumberjacks. But you got to get a stop here before.
Right. You know, it's the best way to stop Lutcher is to not let their offense onto the field. 2 receivers. That's at any level, though, right? 2 receivers near side, 2 to the far side. Here we go. That's caught Parquette. And Parquette will go down at about the 25-yard line.
Lumberjacks got lucky right there. They didn't cover the second receiver. It looked like they went cover 0. Had a coverage bust. You see him down here on the replay. Nobody covered him. Safeties were all the way over the top. So the Jacks got fortunate there.
So we have pass complete. That was to LeBlanc, Carson LeBlanc.
Lutcher in 2-minute mode here.
2 receivers near, 2 to the far. Winfield, he'll step up and, well, looks like he wanted to run, and he will do so. And he is going to go out of bounds. That was actually a real good play by Winfield. How he managed to get out of bounds, I'm not exactly sure, but man, he was all over the place.
Yeah, what's bad right there is the clock stops. If
Right.
you're the Lumberjack defense. I mean, you teach your kids to get out of bounds as much as you can in the 2-minute offense, and if you're 2-minute defense, you got to tackle them right there.
Yeah. So here they go on 2nd down and 3. The ball spotted at the 42. Winfield's going to run again. He's got a huge hole. 40, 35, and he is going to be spun around, finally taken down at around the 33-yard line.
Pops thought they should have called a holding.
Yeah. I kind of, yeah.
I love his emotion, man. I love it.
He,
The whole stadium seen the guy holding his shirt.
He's still upset about it.
Yes. And you know what? He's always been that way.
Yes, always will. Love it. I'm waiting for him to holler in the
do.
mic one night. He may have already done it.
Well, last time I saw these two teams play on this field was my senior year,
Yes.
and the score got pretty ugly. Lutcher ended up winning the state championship that year, but be nice to get some revenge on the Bulldogs.
It sure would.
From a red and black perspective.
We're going to go ahead and keep it here. 33 seconds left to play here in this first half. Just kind of want to go back and look at it a little bit here and see. Yeah.
Yeah, 13.
Yeah,
looked
he
like
did.
He did get away.
Yeah.
I mean, especially if you talk about the calls that have been made already against
Right,
Patterson.
the little
receivers
ticky-tack
blocking
calls,
downfield.
as you see, yeah.
You know, be consistent with the calls there. But
It was
man,
definitely tugging on the jersey of who was that? That was Drake Dinger.
the Lutcher offense, man, they've gone already about 60 yards in 30 seconds.
Yeah. 1st down and 10. They've got it at the 32 of Patterson. Looking to throw Winfield. Roll to his right. This is going to go into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
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 Great play by Francois.
So Francois with the interception, and there is a flag.
Against the Bulldogs.
You got to love
That's
him.
what he says. I love the passion, man. I love it.
That one just right into the end, and there you go, Brandon. Look at that.
Yeah.
Right there to catch it.
First and 10 for the Lumberjacks.
Kevin Claymore, the Whitehead, is a really good official.
Yes.
I think some of these guys on this crew tonight are a part of their Superdome team.
Gotcha.
Well, he's been an official for a while, right?
Yeah. You know, a couple years ago, I had a question on a call, and he said, "You know, Coach, I really don't know, but do you have a way I could contact you?" He took my info down and emailed me that Monday morning. So I thought I really appreciated the professional approach.
That's professional.
Yeah.
We had one that completely ignored one of the coaches last week. Completely ignored the Bury coach.
Yeah, sure did.
Mike Walker.
What do you do? Do you agree with this, Brandon?
Not really, but
hey, who knows? Who?
Paul's pass intended for Gunner, broken up by Brown.
You get, if you didn't get the ball out of half,
right?
Maybe, but you get the ball at halftime, so.
Nice job there by the.
You just don't want to give it back to him, you know. You don't want to throw an interception.
Exactly right. Have it returned or
fumble.
Or with the kicker they have. I mean, they could try for a field goal at the end or just prior to the end of the first half. They'll throw it far side. It's caught by Kinchin. Kinchin working his way back toward the middle, and he goes down at around the. Was that about the 27-yard line? Clock continues to run, and that's it. So we will move on to halftime. Our score at the end of the first half, the Lutcher Bulldogs, they lead it over the Patterson Lumberjacks by a score of 28-14. It's the State Farm High School football game of the week on 95.3 FM, KQKI by Uvista, Morgan City, Louisiana.
Vacuuming for the 5th time today. But you have the Chalupa Cravings box from Taco Bell, so his vacuuming might as well be the soft hum of purring kittens. And your loud neighbors turn into a telenovela with the beefy 5-layer burrito and chips and nacho cheese sauce plus a medium drink.
Jorge, ven y bésame, mi amor.
With the Chalupa Cravings box from Taco Bell, nothing can ruin your bliss. It's value beyond belief. At limited participating locations for a limited time only. Contact store for items which vary. Drinks exclude freezes.
DoorDash delivery available. Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, John Cart and Carol Fols in Bayou Vista, and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City. Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, John Cart and Carol Fols in Bayou Vista, and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
Whether it's price, service, or selection, you gotta come to AJ Doman Chevrolet. It's our model year-end clearance event. The 22s are arriving, and we gotta make room for them. Can't find the car you're looking for? Let us order it for you.
And remember, no credit, bad credit, we can help.
AJ Doman Chevrolet at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge.
Give us a call today or visit us online at ajdomanchevy.com. AJ Doman Chevrolet, the dealership that works for you. Highway 182 in Berwick.
Looking for a dumpster rental company that's reputable and affordable? Arapahoe Litterbox Rentals is a third-generation company that has been locally owned and operated for 50 years and makes dumpster rental simple, cost-effective, and convenient. Arapahoe provides the fastest service in town by using flexible scheduling and saves you money with no hidden surcharges. Call Arapahoe Litterbox Rentals at 985-384-0703 and let them take your trash.
Core Sports Performance offers training opportunities for athletes for ages 8 through collegiate level and non-athletes alike. We take a functional approach, ensuring proper movement patterns and scientific-based training and recovery principles. We offer sports performance training programs. Adult opportunities include one-on-one, semi-private, hybrid training models which combine online programming using our Core Sports Performance Training app and an in-person private training. Let us help you reach your fitness goals at Core Sports Performance, 611 Brashear Avenue, Morgan City.
Franklin Foundation Hospital and Ortho LA have teamed up to offer you even more options when it comes to fellowship-trained orthopedic care right here on the Franklin Foundation Hospital campus. Services include fracture care, sports medicine, surgical procedures including joint replacement, and care for work-related injuries. The Ortho LA specialists also offer 24/7 on-call services for ER patients in need of immediate orthopedic care. Call 985-625-2200 for an office appointment or visit franklinfoundation.org for more information.
Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, John Cart and Carol Fols in Bayou Vista, and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
G&J Curbside is your local tailgating headquarters. From high-quality restaurant-style appetizers to complete meal kits and alcohol. Check out their all-new frozen appetizer kickers like bacon cheeseburger, crawfish, muffalata, or buffalo chicken kickers. G&J also has fully cooked gourmet meals from jambalaya, gumbo, chicken stew, down-home meat sauce, chicken spaghetti, and more. Just boil in the bag and you have a fully cooked meal ready to go. Visit gjcurbside.com. That's gjcurbside.com.
And welcome back here to Patterson. Our score here at the half, 28-14. The Patterson Lumberjacks trail the Lutcher Bulldogs. And Brady, looking at some games from last night, Vermilion Catholic, Central Catholic, 32-20. The Vermilion Catholic, I was going to say the Eagles, but they're both the Eagles.
Yep.
Vermilion Catholic over the Central Catholic Eagles. And I think you got a couple of scores here from around the area tonight.
Sure do. We've got South Lafourche and Assumption all tied up at 21 in the second. We've got Henson leading Covenant Christian 6-0 in the second as well. Donaldsonville leading Berwick 8-3 in the second quarter, which that's good.
Yeah,
for Berwick to
sure
see
is.
that close score. And Vanderbilt Catholic leading Morgan City Tigers 7-0 in the first. So, hey, Morgan City maybe keeping up with Vanderbilt a little bit as well.
Yeah, they say they've got it listed as the first, but it's probably closer to getting close to halftime.
Yeah, that's the last score we had.
Yeah, that's
the latest
absolutely
update.
right. And, of course, this is something that we did a little bit about what it was prior to halfway through the season. We decided to go ahead and get the scoreboard back. We teamed up with ScoreStream. We got that back up there so you can see the scores while you're watching the game. So, you know, it's been fun this year, Brady.
It sure has.
This is our last game of the season.
Yep.
We'll move on to baseball just shortly. There you go. Well, we will move on to baseball.
A little cold for baseball.
Yeah. But basketball just after the first, and then we'll go on in to baseball. So look for a lot of good things coming out of us coming up within the next 6 months.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And always upgrading. I want to thank our boys, Braden, my son Braden, your son Matthew, our great camera guys, for being so young. They put their heart into it and have done a great job this season.
Yes. Well, we're going to go ahead and take another timeout. When we come back, we'll have Brandon back with us. And Brandon is going to give us his take.
All righty.
Yeah.
There you go.
on the first half. So I'll put you on the spot right there.
Yep.
Hey, it's no worse than what Brady did to you, Ollie.
No, my bad. I pulled a good one on Brandon.
Our score here at the half, 28-14. The Lumberjacks trail the Lutcher Bulldogs. It's the State Farm High School football game of the week on 95.3 FM, KQKI.
I'm Dr. William Cephalou, Chairman of the Hospital Service District Number 2 of St. Mary Parish. Please strongly consider vaccination. It is proven to be safe and effective and remains our strongest weapon to rid us of this pandemic.
COVID vaccines are available every Friday from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. in the medical office building located next to Oxnard St. Mary in Morgan City. You may schedule your vaccine by calling 844-888-2772, and walk-ins are welcome during hours of operation. LAD Companies was founded in 1996 by Morgan City businessman Lee Dragna. Now, nearly 25 years later, LAD has grown to employ over 150 employees and continues to grow. Their services include new barge fabrication, dry dock, dockside repair, marine salvage, and structural fabrication. And while their services have taken them across the globe, their roots remain deep right here in the Morgan City area. Visit ladcompanies.com.
We've got the hometown spirit.
Hi, this is Martin Vasquez with MC Bank. We're proud to bring you hometown high school football. This is a special time of year, and despite the continuing pandemic issues, we're glad that athletic programs can march forward with pride and dedication. On behalf of everyone at MC Bank, we wish our area teams the very best in the 2021 season. MC Bank, member FDIC in the community, and an equal housing lender.
Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, John Cart and Carol Foss in Bayou Vista, and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
Hi, this is Robert Marine with Patterson State Bank, and we're proud to be a part of our local high school football tradition. And with our technology, we plan to be here for you into the future as well. You can access your PSB accounts from college, while on vacation, or even if you move across the country and still get our great PSB service, helping you go anywhere while keeping a trusted connection to home. PSB, quality banking since 1925, and your community bank online.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the half, 28-14. Our score here in Patterson. The Lutcher Bulldogs, they lead it over the Patterson Lumberjacks. Brandon, well, what do we do in the second half? What goes on in the locker room right now if you're the Patterson coach? What do you tell your team?
Well, first of all, you got to find a way to stop the run. I think it's obvious that Lutcher's been committed to the run. I don't know what the percentage breakdown is, but they've been committed to power, a gap scheme type of play. So if you're the Lumberjack defensive staff, you got to get more guys in the box to stop the run, as Lutcher's committed to running the football. And then offensively, I mean, you're without your quarterback and you put 14 points up in the first half. So as an offensive staff, you got to be pretty proud of that. You get the ball right at a half, you go down and score, you get the extra point. You're talking about a 7-point ball game. But for the Lumberjack defense, you hadn't stopped them all night. You got to make them punt, try to get a turnover. Big pick at the end of half.
Yes.
But I think that's the game plan moving forward.
Now, Lutcher, they're pretty much what are they thinking coming out of the locker room?
I'm going to pound the ball until you stop it. Prove to me you can stop it. I might go a little play action here and there. The X factor for them, and it's like I told you a little bit pregame, is Coach Jenkins. He's a quarterback run guy. He did that with Johnson Kirkland, Blaine Gauthier, who played at UL for a while, was on the LSU staff. He coaches at McNeese now. He was there when I was in high school. He likes to run the quarterback. And the reason why that's big is because you get an extra blocker, because the running back now can block. And so you get an extra blocker in a blocking scheme. So if you don't match those numbers in the run game, quarterback runs become a real big problem. We've seen Patterson, a couple quarterback runs, Lutcher's short, and there goes Kyler Paul off to the races. So, but if I'm Lutcher, I'm sticking with the ground game until they stop.
Going with what works. We're going to go ahead and take another timeout. When we come back, we'll be just about set for the second half. Our score 28-14, the Lutcher Bulldogs over the Patterson Lumberjacks. It's the State Farm High School football game of the week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
Tired of waiting in long lines to get your prescriptions filled? Then head over to Spitali Drugs in Morgan City to get that fast, courteous hometown service. Louis Spitali has been carrying on the tradition set forth by his father. Serve the public with fast, reliable, and friendly service. Spitali Drugs is located at 1200 North Victor II Boulevard in Morgan City and is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. and Saturdays, 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. That's Spitali Drugs, where you're always number one.
The cost of funeral service today may seem expensive, which can be a shock when faced with the loss of a loved one. Hargrave Funeral Home, your local dignity memorial provider, offers the most fitting tributes at the most affordable cost in the area, all without the need to sacrifice on services. Should the unthinkable occur, the staff at Hargrave Funeral Home encourages you to reach out to them at 985-384-8605 to discover firsthand the difference and value in dignity compared to other funeral homes. Your life is like no other. Rely on Hargrave Funeral Home to see that it's well celebrated.
Is knee pain keeping you from living your best life? Get back into the swing of things with a robotic-assisted knee replacement from Thibodeau Regional Health System. Robotic-assisted knee replacement means greater precision and a joint replacement that's customized to your anatomy. And this could mean less pain and a quicker recovery. Most importantly, it can mean improving your quality of life. Learn more at Thibodeau.com.
Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, John Cart and Carol Fols in Bayou Vista, and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
Your roommate's vacuuming for the 5th time today. But you have the Chalupa Cravings box from Taco Bell, so his vacuuming might as well be the soft hum of purring kittens. And your loud neighbors turn into a telenovela with the beefy 5-layer burrito and chips and nacho cheese sauce plus a medium drink.
Jorge, ven y bésame, mi amor.
With the Chalupa Cravings box from Taco Bell, nothing can ruin your bliss. It's value beyond belief. At limited participating locations for a limited time only. Contact store for items which vary. Drinks exclude freezes.
DoorDash delivery available. Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, John Cart and Carol Fols in Bayou Vista, and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City. Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong.
Nothing. Welcome back here as we are just about to get this second half underway. Brian Prodich along with Brandon Harden. We have Brady Borrell working our production side for us, and Matthew Prodich and Braden Borrell working the cameras for us here this evening. And Brandon, I mean, you pretty much nailed it on your take at the half, and the Lumberjacks are going to need to stop that run and get some offense going. Now we did see, of course, I mean, 14, I thought for them to, the way it looked initially, for them to be 28-14 right now, I think is pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, it was looking kind of rough there. They were up 21-7. We didn't know But the Lumberjacks came out with that big drive right before half. They ran about 7-8 minutes off the clock and scored and got the 2-point conversion. So,
and that's a win within itself, right?
Oh, yeah.
Just to keep Lutcher off of the field, their offense off of the field. And anytime, well, that's at any level, of football. If you can keep the opposing team, their offense off the field, you should do pretty good, or at least have a chance. And they have given themselves a chance coming into this second half.
Want to remind everybody this weekend is the Lighthouse Festival in Berwick on the riverfront. Began tonight. As a matter of fact, in just about 12 minutes, Talladega Band will take the stage, and we'll be out there broadcasting live tomorrow. Join us for the fireworks tomorrow night.
And I think, are we introducing him tonight?
Mac Bruno is introducing Talladega and Wayne Toops.
And we love being in the community.
Absolutely.
And of course, Brady, we're all the time. We're in the community, and we love to introduce bands.
Yep.
And
we're that's what we're all about, community. And we introduce the bands we play.
Absolutely. The Lutcher Bulldogs, they'll kick off to begin this second half. Patterson had won the toss but did defer. And back to receive for the Patterson Lumberjacks. That is Kyler Paul, and can't quite see that.
Looks like Francois.
Okay. Yeah, sure is. Kendall Francois. That goes into the end zone, but that's no surprise. And that'll come back out to the 20-yard line. Do you run it, pass it? They're basically, they've pretty much done both. And
they've done a good job of keeping it simple for Paul, and he's a good enough athlete to throw the ball. So they've mixed it up with some play action, some little hitch routes, curl routes, just to keep Lutcher honest on defense. And I thought they did a pretty good job offensively in the first half. I see Carson Patty's back out there. That's a good sign.
That is a very good sign. 2 receivers near side, 2 to the far side. Hilliard is in the backfield. He'll block for Paul, and Paul goes down after a gain of about 5 yards. Nice run there. You'll take that all day.
Oh, yeah. Similar play to what they scored on the first touchdown of the game, but instead of pulling the guard and the tackle, they pulled the guard and let Hilliard lead block. Just a little different wrinkle, but a similar play, effective for 5 yards.
They come back out, 2 receivers near side, 2 to the far side. Hilliard alongside of Paul. Boy, you got Hilliard in the front blocking for Paul.
That's a big old boy.
He sure is, isn't he?
First and 10 for the Lumberjacks.
That's just a move, get out the way type of.
He's built like his Uncle Kenny.
Yes.
Who was a roommate of mine in college. I don't know if Mr. Kenny Hilliard's listening, but just something about them jeans, I guess, huh?
Yep. Kenny was in the NFL.
Yep.
With the Texans. 2 receivers near, 2 to the far, and this is going to be a fumble, but picked up by Paul, and he's lucky to even get a couple of yards after that. That was heads up by him to hurry up and get that ball back and manage to.
So Kenny actually is living in Houston now. He got into coaching this year, coached a little high school football.
Did he?
So it's always in our blood. Once you experience high school football, it just kind of stays with you.
I know, man. By this time of the year, we're tired, but, man, by the time the beginning of the season comes, we're ready.
Lumberjacks moving right to left. Here's the pass. Tried to get it to Kinchin, but threw it just a little bit too much in front of him.
And that's just a lack of playing the QB position there. I mean,
yeah, it's all about timing and just a little bit too much. But
every once in a while, we'll see Kenny watching some of our games.
Yeah, you sure will.
Yeah, from time to time. Surprised he's not watching tonight, but, well, of course, he's doing his own game. That's true.
So here we go, 3rd down and 8. And this is that was snapped to Hilliard. Was it snapped to him?
I don't know if that was by design or if it was a bad snap, but it went right to him.
Thought so. I thought maybe perhaps yeah, you're right. Because I don't think he was expecting that. Look,
the offensive lineman
Matthew actually thought that the quarterback had the football.
Yep. Well, the O-line was pass protecting, so we'll just chalk that up to a good play call right there.
However you get it, that's right. 2 receivers near side, 2 to the far. First down and 10. The ball spotted at the 45 of the Lumberjacks to bring a man in motion. We got flags and whistles.
Timeout.
Or a timeout. Thought perhaps there was a flag. I looked up and saw the yellow. We'll go ahead and take a timeout as well. Our score here with 9:34 left to play in this third quarter. It's 28-14. The Lutcher Bulldogs lead the Patterson Lumberjacks. It's the State Farm High School football game of the week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
Whether it's price, service, or selection, you gotta come to AJ Doman Chevrolet. It's our model year-end clearance event. The 22s are arriving, and we gotta make room for them. Can't find the car you're looking for? Let us order it for you.
And remember, no credit, bad credit, we can help.
AJ Doman Chevrolet at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge.
Give us a call today or visit us online at ajdomanchevy.com. AJ Doman Chevrolet, the dealership that works for you. Highway 182 in Berwick.
Back here in Patterson. And it's going to be Paul trying to throw this one, and it was incomplete as it was intended for Kinchin. So that does bring up a second down and 10. And
you know, I think Patty Mike could beat that guy up the seam. 44 from Lutcher. Matthew, I can't even say that last name. Not even going to try.
There you go. They'll bring Patty out to the near side. You can see him at the bottom of your screen. They'll bring Kinchin into motion, fake the give. Paul will keep it, and he's going to go down after a gain of about, looks like 3 yards, brings up third down and 7.
Number 4 for the Bulldogs.
Kinchin coming out. Nope.
I mean, look how many guys Lutcher's subbing in right now. I mean, that's 3 or 4 guys right there.
Yeah.
When you got depth, that's a big deal. So you got bodies coming in on third down that's going to be fresh.
Exactly. What a luxury to have.
Oh, yeah. We don't have that
Especially in
down
high
in Central
school.
Catholic
Yeah.
in 1A, you know.
Looking to throw to the near side, and that's incomplete. That was intended for Dylan Gunner.
So he's a little bit tired, you know,
Yeah.
as a quarterback. He's got to get his legs underneath him and throw with his legs.
Yeah,
He's
you're
doing
right.
a phenomenal job being a first-time quarterback. Going for it right here on 4th.
Here we go, 4th down. And looks like 7. 2 receivers near, 2 to the far. Nope, they'll kick it. And this is going to be taken in, and that was interesting as well. Taken in by number 4 for the Lutcher Bulldogs. That's Brock Luke. And that was interesting because I might almost just let that one, because if he doesn't catch it,
might roll
or
a little
muffs
bit.
it, yeah, drops it, that's it.
Basically a 10-yard gamble there, you know.
Right. There you go. So the Bulldogs have it. Winfield, he'll give. And that is going to be to Forrest, Roy Forrest. 5 feet, 4 inches tall, 183 pounds. He's a senior. He's a pretty good little athlete.
He's a tough kid.
2 yards on the play, be 2nd and 8.
They'll bring a receiver out to the near side. That's going to be Carson LeBlanc. One to the far side. That's Detillier. Winfield, we got a flag, and we've got a whistle.
So it looks like the adjustment Patterson made. They're going to go ahead and play man-to-man coverage, and they're going to get some extra guys in the box there. So now does
they're doing what you, they're doing what you had said.
Looked like the defensive back, Brooks at the top, lined up offside.
Gotcha.
That's unfortunate. You come out and you stop them on first down, only for a gain of 2, and you line up offsides.
Here they go, second down and 3. That's going to be Winfield, and Winfield very close to a first down. It looks like he's got it. So clock continuing to run, 7:52 left to play in this third quarter. Lutcher leads at 28-14. They're moving left to right.
So there you're playing 3rd and 7, but now it's first and 10.
It is. They've got it at the Patterson 48-yard line. Winfield, he's going to run it. He now bounces it outside. That's a nice gain, a nice effort by Winfield. We got a flag on the play.
Lumberjacks did a good job of stopping him initially. Just don't keep containment there.
Personal foul face mask against the Lumberjacks.
Jacks just can't catch a break.
Nope. So that is going to give Lutcher another first down. Did I sit on you? I tell you what, I'm having a poor Brandon.
It's all right.
He may never come back and call for us again.
We're whipping him up tonight.
I've got his cord going all over the place here. There is Parquette, and Parquette, a nice gain there by that young man, and he's got it inside the 10, and that's going to be a first down and goal for the Lutcher Bulldogs, and that was just a nice play there, huh, Brandon?
Yeah. I mean, they just run, looks like power left.
So they mark him at about the 5-yard line. And here they go. And that is going to be in for the score. Parquette goes from 7 yards out. And he gets a touchdown. And it is now a 34-14 ball game. Detillier will try for the extra point coming up here. Here's the kick. It's on its way, and it's no good. That one went wide left. Our score, 7:01 left to play here in this third quarter. 34-14, the Lutcher Bulldogs lead it over the Patterson Lumberjacks. It's the State Farm High School football game of the week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
Looking for a dumpster rental company that's reputable and affordable? Awapaho Litterbox Rentals is a third-generation company that has been locally owned and operated for 50 years and makes dumpster rental simple, cost-effective, and convenient. Awapaho provides the fastest service in town by using flexible scheduling and saves you money with no hidden surcharges. Call Awapaho Litterbox Rentals at 985-384-0703 and let them take your trash.
Back here in Patterson, Detillier's kick goes out of the end zone, and the Lumberjacks will play first down and 10 from their own 20-yard line. They trail by 20, 34-14, 7:01 left to play here in this third quarter. The Bulldogs and of Centerville and Highland Baptist Bears, that one tied up, 0-0 in the fourth quarter. The Tarpons and the Mustangs. Assumption leads that one 28-21, that one at the half. Vanderbilt over Morgan City 38-0. That game at the half as well. And the Donaldsonville Tigers, they lead the Berwick Panthers by a score of 8-3. That was the last update we got in that ball game. Here's Paul. He's going to get the snap, and he runs it up to around the 30-yard line, and that was a nice run there by Paul.
So the RPO game has changed the game of football, and
Yes.
something you could do here with Kyler Paul is you could call a Q draw, but tag a route to it, a quick route.
Right.
So if that quick route's not open, you just tell them, hey, you don't like it, go ahead and take off running and run the draw. If you do like it, throw that quick pass so you don't have linemen running downfield. So that's something that they I don't know if that was that exact design, but that's not a bad concept for Kyler Paul, who's a real athletic type of quarterback.
2 receivers near side, 2 make that 3 to the far side. Out of the shotgun is Paul. And they'll snap it to Paul, and he'll run far side, turning the corner. He's got some room. Oh, and he was tripped up at about the 45-yard line, so they will mark him
He's
down.
gonna come back. They got a flag.
Very close.
Receiver, it looked like he blocked him in the back. Let's look at it.
Let's see. Should be able to see it pretty good right here.
Watch 13 Kitchen at the top.
Oh,
Just kind of hooks him out of neck,
Yep, you're right. Oh, man. They get a big play, and then he comes back. That's like the, third or fourth time in this ball game? You just can't do that.
You appreciate the effort of the kid trying to make
Right.
an impact block, but
And Paul's going to, they're going to say, they're going to want to fumble, I think, but that's not going to happen. He'll lose some yardage, and it's now second down about 12.
Loss of a yard, it'll be second 12. The Lumberjacks. So they're on 28.
Boy, he just didn't have a chance on that one.
no, you almost wonder how tired he's getting out there. I
Yeah.
mean, you go from playing receiver
Yeah.
to carrying the ball almost, 70-80% of the time.
That's an adjustment.
That's an adjustment.
2 receivers near, 3 to the far. Paul, he'll run with it again.
Quarterback
30, 35, and spun around, and let's see where they mark him. Well, they're going to mark him close to the 40-yard line.
34.
And the clock will stop momentarily. 5:14 left to play here in this third quarter. It is a first down for
Pretty
the Lumberjacks.
generous spot there, I thought, but
I thought it was too. I thought it was a very generous spot.
we'll take it. We'll take it.
Absolutely. I was surprised, really, because it looks like, well, you know what? Yeah,
I
that
don't know
might
if
have
the
been.
ball got there, but hey, we'll
Yeah,
take it.
hey,
We'll take it.
that's it. Here we go, out of the shotgun. He takes it and runs with it. He'll go out of bounds after a gain of about 2, maybe 3. Brings up either 2nd and 7 or 2nd and 8.
So what's your score prediction for tomorrow's LSU-Alabama game?
They're on 42-yard line.
I think we're going to just
Give us yours first.
Yes.
I just hope we keep it respectable.
Yes.
Yeah. Never know.
That's what I'm hoping to. Look, anything can happen, right? Look at what Texas A&M
Exactly
did
what I was
to
gonna say.
Alabama.
Yes, it did.
And so I'm not going to say they can't do it.
Brought down by number 18.
But if I was a betting guy, which I'm not, I would have to say that,
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
It's going to be tough.
Alabama's going to
They're on 49.
fare well.
I mean, it is the SEC. Anything can happen, but Alabama usually stays consistently winning.
Yes. This is a real nice run. That was Johnson on the carry for the Lumberjacks. I'm going to say Alabama by 21. I'll give you that. Is that okay?
Yeah,
And you think I'm being kind.
You're being kind.
First and 10 for the Lumberjacks for the Bulldogs, 39-yard.
Thinking about it, it might be.
You just made me. I could not say, the score. Here is, that's going to be Johnson again. Johnson.
Brought down by number 33.
So here we go. We've got
Brown. Pick up of 2 to be second and 8.
second down and 8.
For the Lumberjacks for the Bulldogs,
Brandon,
37-yard.
3:20 now left to play in this third quarter. It's a fairly nice looking drive by the Lumberjacks. And you see that, we've seen that this game to where they put together a couple now of nice drives. Few. 2 receivers near side, 2 to the far. Is that Jones in the backfield? Yeah. And this is going to be Paul, and Paul fighting, getting some yardage, and that's shy of a first down by about 1, so it brings up a 3rd down and 1 for the Lumberjacks. Jacks have it at the 31-yard line of the Lutcher Bulldogs. Oh. 3rd down and 1. That's going to be a snap to Paul, and Paul, he's got some room. He's got the speed inside the 5, down to around the 2-yard line. And that was a nice job there by Kyler Paul.
Yeah, run quarterback power there. Nice cutback. So Kyler Paul a little slow to get up.
Yeah, and I think
it looks like he's going to come out and take a play
I
off.
think he may have got pulled from behind on that play. See if we can see that at the end, Brandon. I think I'm not going to say it was a horse collar, but it looked like he kind of got jerked back a little bit. No, that wasn't a horse collar, but it was kind of that jerk back motion.
Yeah. So they run the same play there. But they put Jennings in at quarterback and run the same play off to the right side. Big kid, 6'3", 6'4".
And the Lumberjacks score.
They're going to go for 2.
Yes, they are. It makes it now 34-20. Do you go for 2 here, though?
I don't know how consistent their kicker is. I haven't watched him enough. So he missed the first one, so maybe. Got offside.
So that will move him up, what, about a yard?
You know, if you get the 2-point conversion 50% of the time, it still works out as 1 point. So
true. This would make it 34-22. Put him down by 12. And guess what?
Worked out.
He walks right on in for the 2. So our score here with a minute 43 left to play in this third quarter. It's the Lutcher Bulldogs 34, Patterson Lumberjacks 22. It's the State Farm High School football game of the week on 95.3 FM, KQKI.
If you are limited by pain, injury, or recovering from surgery, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance is your locally owned rehabilitation clinic specializing in orthopedically based therapy of the spine, neck, and extremities. Let them help determine a treatment plan that is right for you, with or without a physician's referral. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, 611 Brasher Avenue in Morgan City. Call 985-384-1999.
Back here in Patterson, Lumberjacks now down by 12 points. And they're set to kick this one away from their own 40-yard line.
Lutcher's lined up like they're expecting an onside kick here.
Yeah, and you were saying, Yep. And they're going to get it. Oh. Not quite.
I like it. I mean, you ain't stopped them all night defensively. By onside kicking, you're at least giving yourself a chance at a turnover.
Just didn't quite get it up high enough, huh?
Yeah, you're looking for that one little high bounce, and it never did click up.
So it's first down and 10. The Lutcher Bulldogs, they have it from their own 48-yard line. And it looks like they're going to continue to run this football as Parquette. Yep, he's got some room. Still on his feet. 30, 25, 20. Inside the 10-yard line before he's finally taken down there. And
that's why you onside kick it.
Yep.
You know,
I don't think we even. Well, he just got away there. He bulldozed over him. And then Parquette having a good night tonight. The minute 27. And we're going to have an injury timeout. And we'll go ahead and take a timeout as well. Our score here with the minute 27 left to play in this third quarter. The Lutcher Bulldogs, they lead it over the Patterson Lumberjacks by a score of 34-22. It's the State Farm High School football game of the week on 95.3 FM. Let's go ahead and keep it here, Brady B. KQKI. Just had to make sure you were
on his game over there.
I'm on my game. You on your game?
That's it.
Brandon's on his game. He had a burger.
That was Scott.
Yeah, 6'3", 275.
Yeah,
if you wonder why they're running the ball pretty effectively, that's some pretty good size.
Right. I would definitely have to agree with that one. Here is Winfield, and he is down to around the, looks like about the 7-yard line or so. He just kind of straddles that line and kind of going back and forth to try and make his way through. Letting the big guys do the work. You mentioned about that size and on that offensive line. Here's Winfield again, and he is going to be spun around very close, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
You know, the first drive we saw Lutcher getting a ton of formations, and it's like all of a sudden they found something with that tight end H-back. And I don't think they've gotten out of it.
And that makes it a 40-22 ball game.
Just quarterback power again.
Yep. He gets spun around right here.
Look at the push from that offensive line.
I know. They're all the way. They're in the end zone. Wow. Huh. And this one's going to be, we're going to have a flag. Blown dead before Detillier could kick. It's offsides against the Jacks. 46 seconds left to play here in this third quarter.
I think I'm going to go with 45-17 Alabama.
45-17? I like that.
45-17. I hope we can score 17.
Wow. Here's the kick. It's on its way, and it is good. So we'll go ahead and take a timeout. Our score here, 46 seconds left to play in this third quarter. It's the Lutcher Bulldogs 41, Patterson Lumberjacks 22. It's the State Farm High School football game of the week on 95.3 FM, KQKI.
Franklin Foundation Hospital and OrthoLA have teamed up to offer you even more options when it comes to fellowship-trained orthopedic care right here on the Franklin Foundation Hospital campus. Services include fracture care, sports medicine, surgical procedures including joint replacement, and care for work-related injuries. The OrthoLA specialists also offer 24/7 on-call services for ER patients in need of immediate orthopedic care. Call 985-625-2200 for an office appointment or visit franklinfoundation.org for more information.
Welcome back here to Patterson. As the Bulldogs set to kick this one away from their own 45-yard line. That offsides went on that kick, and this is going to be taken in by Hilliard at the goal line. 10, 15, 20, and bowls his way up to about the 22-yard line.
Tell you what, he hit that full head of steam.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be the guy tackling.
No. He's
I mean, that's
he's a
230
good-looking runner,
pounds
though.
coming right at you. Especially being a little older and washed up, that'll take me 2 weeks to recover.
That's one hit. So the Lumberjacks come up to the line. Hilliard in the backfield alongside of Paul. Paul looking to throw. He's got some time now. Oh, Kinchin still had a shot at it even after it was tipped up.
Tyreek Brown, the second chance for the Lumberjacks to their own 22-yard line.
The offensive line doing a pretty good job, Brandon, of providing some protection there for Paul.
He was about 5 yards behind the coverage, and it was underthrown. He had to come back and get it. So once again, that just goes down to the rep deal.
That's
he hadn't
exactly
repped
right.
it enough.
2 receivers near side, 2 down to the far side.
Nobody's covering 13 still. Oh,
man, we're going to have a flag and a whistle. Not sure what happened right there. They're going to say false start against the Lumberjacks, trying to see.
From their own 17.
I might have missed something. I don't know. I didn't see. Oh. 2 receivers near side, 2 down to the far side. And, this is going to be intercepted by the Bulldogs. Tyreek Brown.
And what you see there is the offensive coordinator is kind of upset with Carson Patty. He runs a hitch route, but he just stops. You're taught as a receiver to work back to the quarterback because the DB's breaking, and you're going to see it here on the replay. He just stops. So the defensive back is breaking. You got to go back to the quarterback as a receiver. So offensive coordinator right there is not happy with his receiver.
Bulldogs are having 1st and 10 for the Lumberjack 23-yard line.
Well, it looks like their live mascot there on the sidelines pretty comfortable with the lead. He's laying down there by the 1st down mark.
Yeah, I like that, though. That's pretty cool. Looking to throw the football is Winfield. He's got a guy open, but he overthrows him. That ball was intended for Damian Marcel.
Yeah, their other tight end, Gavin Gill, number 38, was on the opposite hash, just waving his hands. Look at him wide open.
Man, he had him beat, definitely.
Like, hey, look at me.
One receiver near side, 2 to the far side. Winfield out of the shotgun. Fake the give to Parkett. Winfield running. He's having a rough night with that helmet coming off, isn't he?
Yeah. That's about the 3rd time.
Yeah. And he's going to have to come out of the game. Well, he got it right there at the end of the 3rd, so I don't think he has to go out of play. We are done with 3 here in Patterson. The Lutcher Bulldogs, they lead at 41-22 over the the Patterson Lumberjacks. It's the State Farm High School football game of the week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, John Cart and Carol Foss in Bayou Vista, and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
Back here in Patterson, Brian Protich along with Brandon Harden, Brady Borrell, Matthew Protich, Braden Borrell. The Lumberjacks trail 41-22 to begin this fourth quarter. Two receivers near side, one to the far side.
I'm going to Tillier right here. Nope.
Yep. Winfield's going to keep it. And he is going still on his feet. Still on his feet. He's got it into the end zone. My goodness.
22-yard touchdown.
He didn't give up. He fought, and he got it.
That is absolutely terrible tackling by the Lumberjack defense. I mean, you got him right there for no gain, and then he missed 2 or 3 more tackles.
Look.
And it turned into a touchdown.
Another one. Man.
You stop him right there, you're playing 4th and 7.
Yeah. It's now 47-22. Here with 11:48 left to play in this ball game. Detillier will try for the extra point. Here's the snap, the hold. The kick is on its way, and it is good. So we'll go ahead and take another timeout. 11:48 left to play here in this fourth quarter. It's 48-22. The Lutcher Bulldogs lead it over the Patterson Lumberjacks. State Farm High School football game of the week. Be back in a moment.
Who dat gonna deliver them groceries? G&J Curbside. Just visit gjcurbside.com to shop and place your order for either curbside pickup or delivery. For everything your family needs, it's all at gjcurbside.com. Check out their time-saving meal kits for your family, or for entertaining, seafood boil kits. How about grilling kits for your tailgating, plus much more? G&J Curbside also offers delivery of alcohol. Check them out at gjcurbside.com. That's gjcurbside.com. Who dat?
There you see Detillier set to kick this one away from his own 40-yard line. Back to receive is Hilliard and Paul. They stand right at about the goal line, and this is going to be a line drive that is going to be taken in by Hilliard on the run. He's got it up to the 35-yard line, and that's where he will be taken down there. So that was a 14-yard return by Hilliard, and the Lumberjacks will play first down and 10 from their own 35 or 25, 23. Make that.
So the Lumberjill softball team announced their new head coach today.
Did they?
It's going to be Chief Garrett Grogan is going to be their head coach for the softball team this year. So
yes, indeed.
Go Chief.
Go Chief.
Didn't know that.
If you ever played men's league softball, you know that
yeah. Well,
Coach G, as I call him, can hit a softball a mile.
Yes, indeed.
You know, I got to thinking earlier. I miss him from the sideline here at the football game, so might have to pick up some of those games.
Yeah, he's down there with the headset
Oh,
on.
okay, I didn't see
They got
him.
him back out coaching, so I'm glad to see that.
Okay, I hadn't seen him tonight.
Here we go, first down and 10. And Hilliard on the carry. And he's going to have. That was a nice run there by Hilliard.
Okay, now I just spotted Chief. Okay, there he is.
He's always been a good guy to have around the program, you know.
Here is Hilliard again. So that's going to be 2nd down and 7.
Pick up a 3 on the play.
Hilliard did pick up 3.
45.
He's tough when he runs, though.
Yeah, he's running with a lot of emotion right now. You like to see that.
2nd and 7. Hilliard. And this one's going to be fumbled. Let's see if the Lumberjacks were able to fall. Nope. It's going to be Lutcher. They've got it.
Picked up by number 33 for the Bulldogs.
Oh. So the Bulldogs will.
5 round. He first and 10 for the Bulldogs from Lumberjack 34.
Just wasn't a clean mesh point there from the running back and quarterback. And, you know, how much of that goes back to just the lack of practice time together. And
So it's 1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs as they have it. 10:28 left to play here in this ball game. Winfield. He gives it, and that's Forrest, and Forrest is running.
Forrest on the carry.
Down to about the 25-yard line.
Johnson. Pick up about 9 on the play. It'll be 2nd 1 for the Bulldogs.
And that'll make it 2nd and 1 after a gain of about 9 by Forrest. Forrest remains in the backfield. As they'll use as much time as they possibly can. Trying to run this clock down. Here's the give to Forrest. Forrest will make his way down to around the 22-yard line. And that's enough for a Bulldog 1st down.
this will probably be the last drive with the ones from Lutcher. I mean, with playoffs starting next week, you don't want to have any crazy injuries.
Get them out of there.
I'm for sure not running my quarterback again.
No, absolutely not.
Might end up like the Saints.
Yes. Which, by the way, he'll be starting, not Winston, but now I can't think of his name. Starting for the Saints this week coming up against Atlanta. This is a nice run by Forrest. I think the hair may have been pulled, and Forrest didn't quite like that, but it is. We've heard that so many times before. It's part of the uniform. I mean, I don't think I would like my hair, but look at me, you know.
Yeah.
It's not going to matter. If they're pulling my hair, they're under the helmet. Second down and goal for the Lutcher Bulldogs. They lead 48-22.
So the Saints go to Atlanta this week, or Atlanta comes?
Atlanta comes to the Dome. Yeah, I believe. Right, Brady B? I put Brady B on the spot.
He's going to put me on the spot, but I'll find out real quick.
Winfield's going to give to Forrest, and Forrest is going to make his way into the end zone for the score. And it's now 54-22. Lutcher over the Lumberjacks.
This might be a similar score tomorrow, except the purple and gold might be on the other end of it.
Yeah.
I hope not, but.
Tell you, he's going to try for the extra point here.
Yep. Falcons at the Saints this weekend.
There we go. That's what I thought. I had to think, because I know they played in New Orleans last week. So
right here on KQKI.
Yep.
Well, you got at least the Saints defenses, they've been rolling.
They have. I mean,
well,
that game last week was just unbelievable by the defense. And I know Tom Brady's good, but Sometimes you know.
Yeah, anytime you hold him for that amount of points,
yeah,
you're doing something right.
You sure are. Patelier, kick. It's on its way, and it is good. So we'll go ahead and take a timeout. 7:50 left to play here in this ball game. It's Lutcher 55, Patterson 22. It's the State Farm High School football game of the week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
I'm Dr. William Cephalou, Chairman of the Hospital Service District Number 2 of St. Mary Parish. Please strongly consider vaccination. It is proven to be safe and effective and remains our strongest weapon to rid us of this pandemic.
COVID vaccines are available every Friday from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. in the medical office building located next to Oxnard St. Mary in Morgan City. You may schedule your vaccine by calling 844-888-2772, and walk-ins are welcome during hours of operation.
Back here in Patterson, your senior year, y'all played Lutcher.
Similar outcome.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't aiming for that, but
yeah.
Yep. This is going to bounce into the end zone. So Patterson had a first down and 10 from their own 20, and of course, your senior year, you battled one big injury, really.
Yeah, tore my ACL first quarter of the first game my senior year, so.
And you returned.
Yeah, I'm paying for it now.
Yep. But you know what? At that time,
yeah, you could see the passion of my dad next to us tonight, and it doesn't fall far from me. Just the love of high school football, just the game of football.
Well, your dad's been doing this for since I can remember. Let's see, who was that, Brandon? Trying to see who's. Oh, that was Kinchin. Yeah.
I think when Coach Minton came to Patterson, he asked my dad to announce the game, so that would have been, what, 97?
Yeah. That was when I started. Yeah, that was when I started in broadcasting. I remember. Yeah. That was when I started in broadcasting, and pretty much the same time Minton started coaching here, and boy, that was just a fun run right there.
Yeah, it was.
With the Lumberjacks and Minton at the helm. That's a nice job by Kinchin on that carry.
You got about 3 or 4 guys tonight playing quarterback, I guess. But some great memories on this field. He started announcing in the 90s, late 90s. I was in elementary school, and I was the water boy and ball boy for years. Got to do that in the Superdome in 2002, which was awesome. A lot of great memories here in the Superdome.
Yep. That was a direct snap to, was that Jennings?
Yep.
And they go ahead and blow the whistle. He got it up to the 35. So it brings up 2nd down and 6. It's at the Patterson 35. Clock running, 5:26 left to play in this ball game. And, well, 55-22 our score, and one receiver near side, one to the far. That is going to be Kinchin, and Kinchin take it down hard, upended.
Nice tackle by number 2, Tyreek Brown. Also the guard of the 3rd and 7 for the Lumberjacks. They're on 34-yard line.
Well, the good news is next week everybody's 0-0. You start the playoffs.
Yep. That's right.
2002, though, the year I was telling you about when I was a ball boy, Patterson was ranked 17.
Is that?
And,
That's
and they went to the Superdome. Yep.
Yeah, that was when they beat. They were behind in the 4th quarter.
Turling's Catholic. Yeah.
Turling's Catholic called that one. Yeah. That was a fun game to call. It was cold. I don't know if you recall.
I do.
It had gotten cold. front had come through or something. And I had left my jacket at home, and the Patterson camera guy actually saw that I was cold enough and loaned me a jacket.
That was a rough one. That was cold. Well, that year, Edie White was the ranked #1 team, and Harry Coleman and the guys down in West St. Mary upset him as a 31 seed.
Yep. And that should be offsides, right?
Should have been. It's 4th and 5. It would have gave him a first down.
Sure would have. And Jennings, I think, is going to get it
like
anyway.
He picked it up.
He almost. Yep. So that's going to be a first down. That'll move the chains. Good-looking Lutcher team here tonight. They can really run that football. And the Lumberjacks just couldn't quite get it going like they wanted to. And of course, with the injury, when you look at the injuries as well, Brandon, I mean, that's just, trying to overcome that. I mean, I know you're giving it your best shot. But what Kinchin got.
Maybe a little horse collar they got away with there. But one thing I'm going to say to that is your quarterback don't play defense. And
right.
I never would have expected coming into the game that Patterson would have gave up 55 points defensively.
We couldn't see it there. .236 left to play in this ball game. That's going to be
so Patterson's guaranteed to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
First time they made the playoffs since I believe 2016, 17. I've been corrected. It's 2017.
2017. There we go.
Family affair up here tonight.
That's right.
Well, that's a big step for the program. I mean,
it
talk
really
about a team.
It's Locker's second year?
Yeah.
Second year as the head coach. So Kinchin's going to throw, and this is going to be incomplete.
Kinchin's pass intended for Gunner is incomplete.
And you got to say this is the toughest 3A district in the state. I mean, you got Edie White, who's probably going to win the district. I'm not sure what the score is tonight. St. James, Lutcher, who's been in the Superdome the last decade.
That's one score that we did not put up there. Was the
I'm going to see if I can find it.
Who did Edie White play tonight? Was it St. James?
St. James. Yeah. Edie White leading 28-19 in the fourth.
Wow.
28-14 in the fourth.
Here is the pass, and that's got to be a flag.
He still caught it.
Yes, he sure did. So Josiah Jennings threw that. Yeah, that was about as holding could get right there. But you know what? If he doesn't catch it, then
pass interference against the Bulldogs is declined the play will stand. First and 10 Lumberjacks.
there you go. He did catch it. What a great athletic play there by that young man. 58 seconds left to play in this ball game. Patterson trails it 55-22. See, Patterson's got what, 2 timeouts? We got 2 timeouts left. There's Jennings' throw, and this is going to be intercepted.
Jennings' pass is intercepted by Brown. Tim Kitchen. Watch will take him.
Brown was the one that intercepted that pass. And it's 21 seconds left, and it's going to continue to run down. Lutcher's going to go home with a win here tonight.
That'll be the final play of the ball game. Final score, Lumberjacks 22.
As we have 2 seconds and the clock continues to run, and this ball game is over with. Our final score here in Patterson, 55 to 22. And, well, Brandon, I mean, it was not a good night for the Lumberjacks, but, you know, hopefully they can have a week to be able to, not sure the injury to the quarterback and how severe it is, whether or not he can come back. But it'll be interesting next week as they go into the playoffs for the first time, as you said, since 2017.
Yeah, you know, I think you found something offensively with Kyler Paul at quarterback. Really surprised us throwing the ball. He's a good enough athlete to do that. But your defense got to be better going into the playoffs. That's what it comes down to.
They got to be able to stop the run. And, you know, it gives the coaches something to look at, too, on film with Paul and to be able to make some adjustments for next week.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, that will do it for us, ladies and gentlemen. Our final score, 55-22. Lutcher defeats the Patterson Lumberjacks here in Patterson. And it's been great, Brandon. I appreciate you coming up here and doing this with us here tonight. That'll do it for us for the season, Brady B. Video-wise, at least. Yes.
Yeah, we'll see what the playoffs hold.
That's it. We shall see. Again, our final 55-22. Lutcher over Patterson. I'm Brian Protich along with
Brandon Harden
and
Brady Borrell.
And for Matthew Protich and
Braden Borrell.
Have a great night, everyone. See you next year.
Have a great
week.
We'll
see you.
Possibly playoffs. We'll see. Basketball. We'll see what happens. Don't forget to fall back and set your clocks back this Saturday night before you go to bed, folks. Have a great weekend.